Hey y'all, it's me Trish. I am the witch of the Dismal Swamp. How the hell's everybody today? I hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to share this book with y'all. Rhonda Koikendall Jabari. Okay, that's the author, and it's Burn and Brew Rituals. Okay, y'all see it? Okay. I'm just going to read a couple of things out of here for y'all. Here's a, let's see what we got. Abundance, prosperity, and manifestation. All right, abundance, 1. That's what's in the book here. And it gives you what you need to make your little incense and what you need to make your drink. Pause a minute, I got to let my dog in. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. He had to come in. If I didn't let him in, he'd dig the door. Anyway, abundance. 1, what you need to burn or make your incense is a teaspoon of dried lemon or orange peels. Okay, that uplifts and brightens. Okay, then you need a half teaspoon of vanilla bean powder. It's good for sweetness and prosperity. And a sprinkle of allspice. It amplifies your abundance. Now, brew. Okay, this is what you're going to need for your drink. 10 to 12 ounces of hot coffee. It's good for forward momentum and drive. And a teaspoon of cocoa powder, emotional well-beings and abundance. That's what that's good for. A quarter teaspoon of almond extract. Sweetens and harmonizes all energies together and calms and balances. Okay, a teaspoon of cocoa nibs. Oh, is that the real chocolate little nib things? Optional as a garnish celebration. So that's something you don't have to have. It's options. Now what you're going to do with this is prepare your coffee as usual. Stir in your cocoa powder and almond extract. You're going to cool to room temperature. Fill a glass with ice and add the coffee. Then you're going to garnish with your cocoa nibs. Cacao. I don't know. C-A-C-A-O. Is that cacao? Cacao? I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, proceed with the core ritual. And then it tells you to go to chapter 4 to see what she's talking about there. But it's pretty much you have your altar set up and your intentions are set and ready. Okay? And now, suggested time is late morning or after setting and an intention for personal growth. So there it is. Now, this has got an abundance too. I'll go ahead and read that since we're only at 3 minutes. Okay, what's your burn? Okay, so your incense, you're going to need a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Transformative and far is what that's good for. A half teaspoon of dried orange peel pieces. It uplifts your spirits, or the spirits. A half a teaspoon of crushed bay leaves. It grounds and clarifies. And a pinch of clover powder, protective and intensity. Okay, now your brew. You're going to need a cup of brewed coffee or espresso shot. It's wakefully energy. You're waking up that energy. A tablespoon of cocoa powder. It's comforting and sweetness. A splash of milk or milk alternative. It's good for richness, sustaining power. A pinch of cayenne pepper. It spices up and amplifies your intentions. Okay. Now you're going to prepare your coffee as usual. You're going to, while it's still hot, add your cocoa powder. Mix well until the powder is dissolved. Stir in a splash of milk and add a pinch of cayenne. Proceed with the core ritual. You know, you're setting it up on your altar, putting your intentions in it, and then you're going to enjoy it. Okay? Now, you're going to need a charcoal disc for each of these burn things they're telling you. You have to have a charcoal disc in a fireproof safe, in which I know y'all know that, but you know I got to throw it out there. You know, something like you know, my little frying pan here. Put it in something like this that you know is fireproof. Okay. Get your charcoal nice and gray, and then you add your ingredients for the burn into it. And as you're doing that, you're putting your intentions in it, okay? And then you're making your coffee and your drink and all that, and then you're going to sit down in front of your altar and focus, okay? That is what they're talking about when they say see chapter 4, okay? All right, now, that's where I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to share that with y'all. It is a pretty good book, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot in here. You know, I'm not the type of person that will read a book from front to back, because I'm just not like that. I will read the about part in the book and then just skip through. That's how I do my books. That's just me, y'all. Some people read them front to back. It depends on the book. I'll put it that way. It just depends on the book. Okay? So I'm not like that with every book. But it just depends on the book. Alright, that's it, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I hope this was nice and helpful for y'all. If y'all want me to look up anything other than, y'all let me know. Alright. Alright, y'all have a good day. Y'all be well, safe, and I send y'all so freaking much love. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Toodles, y'all.